We're headed to VVR. Spooky's gonna pick up a box. We're gonna get a couple days of food to make it to Mammoth and get a well-needed shower for $10. And I'll probably do laundry for $10. My clothes stink so bad. Sounds like water first thing this morning. It's about 5:15. Oh, how pleasant. Like 5:30 or so. It's only 38 degrees, I think. But
36.
36. But this climb is right out of the gate, so I'm almost ready to take off my down coat. Hopefully this is almost the top of the hill. It's 5:34. I don't know if we're staying at VVR or not tonight. We might just take the 4 o'clock ferry right out or hike out. I have no idea. This is the blue place to VVR. Down this way. So usually Spooky can fit that big beer can on the top of her pack in her pack, which is pretty amazing. She puts it vertically in there. But this morning she strapped it on top because she thought it might rain. She wanted everything inside, all buckled down their waterproof bags. But the bear can keeps sliding to the left. So I am the bear can drummer behind her. This is day 6 without a shower, I believe. I'm feeling pretty ripe. So I failed at my job because Spooky just turned a left corner and the bear thing went flying off the top of her pack. First shot of the lake there. Still going down to VVR. Look at these weird things. I'd say flower, but we think they might be a fungus because they're growing out of that tree. Cool though. So I couldn't fall asleep last night until about 9, and I was up early this morning by, I don't know, long before my alarm was going off at 4:25. So I'm pretty much exhausted. I don't know why I'm not sleeping better when I'm so tired from the passes every day. Hope it gets better. Couple miles. Good morning, Daniel. We're going to VVR, aren't we? Nanny's gonna get a shower. She needs it. We're to the campground that leads to the resort. Truck just went by, but it went the opposite way. About a mile left. I haven't felt this horrible in a while. I think I'm just exhausted. I'm not sure if these are what they consider their cabins. Thank God I'm here. Seriously. Had a small breakdown on the way. A little hyperventilating might have happened on the road. Oh, don't I look pretty? Just showered, have some loaner clothes, doing laundry. And maybe I'll eat something, I guess. So we've decided to split one of these little tented cabins. Only came to like $35 each. It looks like that's my bed. But this place, they run you a tab like you're at a bar. And I imagine when you check out, you're like shocked at your total because everything, food, laundry, resupply, whatever you buy, it all goes on your tab. And that's kind of like, you know, you don't realize it until you check out. But there's the shower house there. It's a really tiny place. But I think that's the lake over there. We are taking the boat tomorrow out of here tomorrow morning. I don't know what time it is in the morning still, but Crazy Spooky has managed to find a puzzle. And how many pieces is this one?
It says about 500.
Oh, that you should be done within what, 30 minutes?
No, because it's a mystery.
You need to have a puzzle contest. Oh, you don't know what it looks like?
No, it's a mystery puzzle.
Oh, damn. Forget that. So look who I found here. Might be Daniel Boone or what was your name?
Connor.
And you're the one without a trail name?
Yeah.
And you're wearing that hat.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with that. All right, so if I ate meat, that might be what I'm getting right now, but
Pretty good.
I don't, so I'm not. Lunchtime. A lot going on here. Spooky's still doing a puzzle. With no picture, how long did that take you?
A
Couple hours, maybe?
No, I have to look.
And all inside, there's people eating burgers and it's pretty crowded. A lot of people still waiting for my fries. And it's quite cold out here. There's a non-dairy and meat lunch, French fries. Alright, he's gonna roast me a marshmallow. I'm gonna have us some more. Right, it's not cold out here at all. Hiccup just made me some more that we're having, and this young lady has an incredible voice that's singing over there. So it's well worth the walk to my cabin. There's so many tents down there. And people, I don't know, there must be 50 hikers down there, I don't know. But they're all, there's a vegan option for dinner, but pasta for $22. I'm cooking my ramen noodles hot in a pot. Gonna read my book and relax. So this is the camping area. I don't know where all these people are from because I don't see this many people on PCT every day. Some of these are JMTers too, the trail that crosses over. But a lot of these people are PCTers. There's probably 35 tents. I think that's a Durston tent over there. So cold last night. 7:39. They're making me get up. Yep, I've heard them come in and out all morning, but I stayed in my little cocoon. It was wonderful. So we gotta be down at 8:45 for the boat. The ferry's at 9. I just made my oatmeal, and I'm gonna go down and grab some coffee and pay my bill. Morning crowd. There's Verbatim's back right there. All the people waiting for the shuttle. All right, a lot of people. Here we go. Way more than 9 than we thought it held. Something to do with weight distribution, I assume. We're moving our packs back, some of us.
Close enough.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. I don't think that's gonna happen to me though. Ooh, this is fun. Crazy. How pretty is that?
Did anybody stop in your trail rig? That glacial boat.
Happy birthday
Corridor up to Silver Pass. And your elevation gain is about the same as what it is from the surface of the water to the top of the cliff. That's about 2,300 feet. So that's your workload today in a snapshot.
Okay, while I was on the boat, I mapped our route today. 14 miles, 4,700 elevation. Holy shit. It's already 10 o'clock. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the designated tenting area. We'll see. We get off the boat at 10. It's about 10:35. I have 5.8 miles to the top of Silver Pass. So a big long climb. Probably gonna hit the audiobook. Something to keep me busy. Pretty in these trees before I start climbing. Just have to cross water. There it is. So I just walked right through and got my feet wet. Couldn't find anywhere better. Hello, Daniel. You gonna help Nanny get up Silver Pass today? It's gonna be a big climbing day. Let's go. So the switchbacks Just look like all rocks today. Basically this. Way up there. Look at those kids go. Oh shit. I slipped on the last crossing, but caught myself. Good thing. That's steep. Damn. Thank God, a little flat spot. Whew. One young girl ahead of me. And Vermilion ahead of her. Whew. Little plateau before we climb again. Just stop for water here. Talk to a few JMTers going the opposite direction. And gotta keep going. The view behind me. Really, one of the only views I had today. Let's reach some people resting. I think this is almost the top. Whew. I think we're at the top. Small party going on. Going this way down. Another super pretty view. Look at that. They're giving us a little bridge over the swamp, which is nice. I don't want to walk through that. This is the water. I want to see where I'm going to go across. I'd be able to go across up here better. Yeah, this looks better. I think I'll do this. Love this little stretch of woods before the next uphill to camp. Pretty. About 3:30. We've started the second major climb today. It's 3 miles up to the campsite. We'll see. Well, looks like there's a bridge. Up here. So pretty up here. Hope there's water at the campsite. I'm almost out. I think we'll be camping around a lake. Nice place to stop, Daniel, but we're almost at camp. Let's go. Right near camp, and I gotta go through, looks like a lot of water. Okay, so I just went across that in my sandals because I'm almost at camp and I really don't want to get my sneakers wet. Still have my sandals on because I saw those people up there trying to get through the water, I think. Okay, so I just went through that. It's about up to my knees. I hope that there's no more water, but I'm gonna keep my sandals on. just in case. I wasn't sure how deep that would be. After 5, I made it to the campsite. Apparently everybody brought water up, but said there was going to be water near here, so I didn't. So now I'm walking down to the lake, which I really don't want to do. If I had something else to eat that I didn't need water for, I would. Instead of walking to the lake, I'm getting water from this tiny little dribble here. Quite a few tents at camp today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we got Spooky. And the boys over there.